the Wrestling Mark, and the TLC event ended with a new champion that few may have expected. Daniel Bryan for months had said he would wait until WrestleMania to cash in on Money in the Bank. But whether or not you agree with Michael Cole's opinions, the fact is that Bryan ended up having a change of heart. Just minutes after the Big Show beat Mark Henry to win the title, Bryan cashed in on his privilege and beat the Big Show to become world champion, continuing the trend of every Money in the Bank winner successfully using his chance to become champion. Bryan's win, combined with Zack Ryder becoming United States champion and CM Punk defending the WWE championship, proved a sight the people of Philadelphia had hoped to see on Raw the next Monday night, and the three then teamed up to beat The Miz, Alberto Del Rio, and Dolph Ziggler. Ryder had to help clear Ziggler out of the ring, and then once Punk took out The Miz with the go to sleep, Bryan was able to finish things off by getting Del Rio to tap to the LaBelle Lock. Hell hath no fury like a 13-time champion scorned, and that's what Kevin Nash discovered at TLC. Triple H defeated his old friend in their sledgehammer ladder match, taking out months of frustration with the hammer after successfully climbing the ladder to claim it. WWE physicians have confirmed that Nash suffered multiple concussions and a broken nose from the assault after the match, which will keep him out of action for possibly 6 weeks. Cody Rhodes retained the Intercontinental Championship against former World Champion Booker T, though not without some questionable tactics. Despite there already being a 20-year age difference, Rhodes felt the need to assault and injure the 5-time WCW champion before the match even began. Booker T would not use that as an excuse and refused to walk away from the match, but the injuries proved too much to overcome as Cody was able to get the victory. Primo and Epico have joined forces in the past week to form a pretty formidable tag team, at least against the Usos. They've now beaten the Samoan brothers twice in 4 days on both Raw and SmackDown, but in between those victories was a loss in a match they wanted to win more than anything, as the Air Boom team of Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne was able to defeat Epico and Primo at TLC to retain the tag team championships. Jinder Mahal first came onto the scene looking like he could be a force, but now without the aid of the great Khali, he's not quite as threatening. For the second time in 4 days, Sheamus destroyed Mahal, finishing him off with a massive Celtic cross and showing that being an Indian aristocrat is no match against an Irishman with a bad temper. In Mark My Words, I'd like to talk about whether these new champions can be the great stars that a small vocal portion of fans have claimed, particularly Daniel Bryan. Sadly, Bryan may turn out to be the WWE's version of the San Antonio Spurs. He has all the fundamental skills to be a great grappler in the ring, but he may just not be entertaining enough to win over a majority of the fans and be a face for the organization. By comparison, CM Punk has shown that he can win in the ring and win people over with his charisma, and that's why I think he can be a superstar for some time. But as much as I know some fans will hate me agreeing with Michael Cole, Bryan may just be too bland for most WWE fans to appreciate. I'm the Wrestling Mark.